How's it going, buddy? We're here in Arizona.
Yeah.
Feeling good? What's the temperature?
100 and something.
Yeah, it's over 100. All right. It's like being in a little oven. View of the walk to the fields that the boys did twice a day for their 2 training sessions. Early on in the training sessions, although I haven't had the specific trainings recorded, these are just scrimmages, structured scrimmages. They got the boys building out of the back and using their goalie in support. Here you see Gabriel. He'll always be highlighted with a light bulb in the right back position. And again, watch them trying to build out of the back, finding each other. This play builds very nicely. Gabriel's able to get across, which gets to the winger who tries to cross it back into the box for a shot. Gabriel playing defense, and one of the great things about this camp is they played the boys in all different positions regardless of their preference, and you can see Gabriel got a lot of time on the left side. This video is a great reminder that all these boys were young. Gabriel just turned 10 along with a couple other boys, and then that went up in his group to the age of 11. You can see 3 boys with a swing and a mitt. Here's the view from the hotel room. One of my favorite things was soccer tennis. The boys really let their guard down and enjoyed each other's company. There was lots of laughter. The boy on the right, on the near side, has such great reactions when he makes a mistake. Again, Gabriel playing in an unusual position and driving the ball up the left side. Again, I reiterate that I loved the fact that the boys were moved all around. This is one of my favorite clips because Gabriel was battling the heat and extremely tired throughout, but here he works hard to recover from a mistake he made. Being the only player from Alaska, he struggled much more with the heat than the other boys who were from California and Arizona predominantly. Here he misses a shot, but nevertheless some nice play. Well, this is one of my favorite clips. The boys again having a great time. Gabriel making quite a few returns here with his head. And again, and one more. And they can't return. Again, the boys just had so much fun playing soccer tennis. This is a bit of a longer clip that just shows how quickly the coaches got the boys building out of the back and using their goalie as an extra man, which as a coach is something that's really hard to execute and to train at the younger level. Here you'll see Gabriel is in the back and Green. He breaks up the play initially. And again, Green trying to build out of the back through the goalie here. Gabriel's about to receive it on the right. Receives it. Sees pressure, plays back to the goalie, who switches it again. The red team presses, wins it, and plays back. So you can tell they're 10-year-olds, but they're trying to execute, which is fun to watch. Again, Gabriel playing on the left side quite a bit, and you can see there from the technique of that kick, reticent to use his left foot. The boys' coach did a great job making evaluations fun and relevant to each player. On the last day, there was a scrimmage. Here are a few highlights. Ball into pressure, just a reminder that these are 10 and 11-year-olds. Gabriel with a nice early pass there. Here's a nice shot with his right foot. And this is my favorite goal. See him calling for the ball from a deep position, and here he sees the keeper coming out and volleys it over his head. It was really fun for him actually to play striker, which is another position he rarely ever plays. This goal comes off a nice dead ball situation. If I were to be super critical, I'd say he probably shouldn't have hopped when he received it, but he does a good job of getting it under control with his first touch and shooting with his second touch. All in all, he had a wonderful time. And just a reminder, if you're a parent watching this, your child is probably playing sports because they love it. So please do what you can to make the process enjoyable for them and so they continue to love it into their adulthood. Also, a word about suffering. Gabriel felt very out of his element with the intense heat. He found himself short of breath and challenged that way. But having gone through it, even though he never was able to play at his peak, he felt so full of confidence after the fact. So it's important to let them experience that failure and occasionally fall down.